There it is. Hello, everybody. Hailing frequencies open and things alive. Welcome to the show.
Hello,
Today,
YouTube.
yeah,
Did you miss me?
Hey,
Probably not.
no, today I'm going to be joined by Mark Monsters. I'm joined by Frenchie, and I'm joined over here by this fellow Art. And there may be a couple other people joining us tonight. I don't know. Things still up in the air, but we are going to be watching the Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee
Horror Classic,
uh,
Horror Express.
So yeah, I just want to say, do you guys seen this movie? Obviously.
yeah. Actually, me, Mark, and Marty did a watch along not too long ago. Well, it has been a while, but it was like earlier last year.
So yeah, I wasn't around for that one. It was probably pretty good. So I guess that makes this sort of a remake of sorts. It's like a rewatch along, you know?
Hell yeah.
Do it all over again.
Hey, John.
Oh, it's John. Oh, hey, John Steele. How's it going, man? See, my chat's up again. That's good.
Yo, Johnny.
Johnny boy.
Hey, John, there's room for one more if you wanna hop on, bud. I can give you the link. You can come and join the party. There's always room on the Horror Express. Hey Matthew.
We can sing like B-I-N-G-O. Bingo was his name.
Yeah, so cool movie. Got Christopher Lee, got Peter Cushing in it. Also got Tele Savalas, Kojak.
Hello, Matthew.
Hey.
I don't know if anybody remembered that, but I did. So that's kind of cool. Another thing about this movie, a lot of people might not realize it, but this is actually an adaptation of Who Goes There.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
That's the same story. The Thing and the Thing from Another Planet is an adaptation of. So that's kind of fun if people hadn't realized that. I didn't know that. So I was trying to find that out.
That's interesting because this is an anthology movie, so I wonder if it's like one of the segments or the wraparound segment.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's kind of interesting. The other thing about this movie is when they were casting this, they were really psyched to get Peter Cushing on it and to get Christopher Lee. And of course, it almost ended before it even started because Peter Cushing, he went to the director and he said, "Yeah, I can't do it," because he was still distraught over his wife's death. I guess she died about 2 months prior to the filming of this, so he almost called it in. What ended up happening with that is Christopher Lee sort of came to him and he sort of talked to him and he reminisced with him a little bit about all the good times they had shooting the Hammer movies and just being in projects together. And Cushing was like, yeah, you know what? I'll stay. And that was kind of interesting. I thought. Did you guys know that?
No.
No, I didn't know.
I don't know. I don't know anything about these old ones.
Oh, perfect.
I'm
So, and the other thing is,
the fresh
Peter
meat.
Cushing actually. Sorry, what?
Keep going.
Oh no, I thought you were asking a question. Say something. Peter Cushing is actually so distraught that he has frequent nightmares, and to sort of help him out with the nightmares, and it's gonna sound like I'm setting up a joke, and this is not a joke. Christopher Lee actually slept in the same bed as Peter Cushing, just so that when he'd have his nightmares, he wouldn't wake up alone. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So they were like
that's
close buds.
that's a bromance right there. That's a real bromance.
I mean, how many friends would crawl in bed with another bud when they're having a nightmare?
I mean, Christopher Lee was a legend, man. That man's a living legend for sure. Well, he's dead
Is
now,
he
but
still alive?
nah, he died.
You said a
You got a
living
couple years
legend.
apart.
Well, was living. You know what I mean.
No, not really. I get what you're
An undead legend.
saying. Legends never die. So, yes. His legend lives on.
And it's another fun fact about this movie. The whole idea to do this movie in the first place, to adapt the Who Goes There, it actually came from the little model train they had in this. So, the director had the model train left over from another movie, and he wanted to use it over again. And he's like, I'll make an adaptation of Who Goes There, and I can put this train in the movie. So,
Nice.
so you'll all enjoy the little train that's in there. And another fun thing about it is all the mock-ups in the film, like the interiors of the train. It's actually the same room they just redressed, and it was left over from another film called Pancho Villa, who Tele Savalas, who's in this movie, was also in. So it's like a interwoven web of movie bits that migrated over here. Hey John, I have the link in the description for the movie. If you need.
So, okay, good, because I was looking for it.
Oh, John,
Yeah.
the movie's on YouTube.
Yay. Okay.
You can literally find the movie on YouTube. I found a couple copies actually. I have the right one, but
I'm using the one I thought was, I guess.
It's on YouTube. It's also available commercial free on public domain. I think it's publicdomainmovies.net. That's what I put down.
Click the one so you get the commercial free, Trench.
I can't do the public.
The commercials are fucking always.
Here, I'll pop the link in for the stream into the chat so you can join in, John, if you feel like it. Let me just do that right quick. Everybody can wait while I do that. Watch me work on the computer. Isn't it great? Copy the clipboard. Gotta make a comment in chat. Post comment. Shit. There. So that should. Oh, good. There it is. That's going to be fun to edit. I made us all small. There. I'll enjoy doing that. That'll make some work for myself. Yeah, so another thing about this was the director who did this was actually from Spain, and they filmed a good portion of this film. And the ironic thing about this was it did terrible in Spain because they weren't used to the low-budget horror films like we are here in the U.S. and folks are there over in the U.K.
Right. Mr. Steele.
Yo.
Steel in the house.
Hopefully, I got the link. I got the link open on a separate window. So, did you guys start yet?
No, we haven't started yet. I'm still intro bits and getting things settled. I usually gab for a little while before we start because that's what I do.
Yep, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, talk about the movie first. I get this one mixed up with the other. What the fuck's the other one, Ethel? With the train and there's a band playing the whole time on the train. It's another horror movie. Huh? What did Mark say?
I'm not
Okay,
sure.
here. It's breaking up.
Now you cut out. And anyway, I don't know. I think I know what movie you're talking about, but for me, I couldn't come up with the name.
I confused this one and that one together because they both kind of like almost like seem like anthology or whatever.
Yeah. So have you seen this one at all before then, or is this like a new territory?
Oh no, I've seen this one. The only thing I get this one and the other one confused.
Oh, Mark put Terror Train in the private chat.
I've never seen it before.
Night Train to Terror. From Night Train to Terror from '85 is the other one I confused.
Night Train to Terror.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or Terror Train. Yeah, and as this was known in Spain, this was Panico en el Trans-Siberiano, which is Panic on the Trans-Siberian. So that's kind of neat little Spanish in there. Got to get that going,
Yeah.
And so this was made for about $300,000, so kind of a small budget for the time, and it actually got its money back. I believe it did something like $750,000 box office. So
Kind of small budget to get Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing.
Right.
Mark.
All right.
Well, we know they saved it on the train because that was a reused prop. So good on them. Got to love that Lionel.
What did you say? Oh, so it's not they didn't actually use a real train. They just used for the shots. They used a Lionel fake train for the shots, or what?
Yeah, it was in fact the Lionel train. I think it's a Lionel. I can't tell because I was never had one myself. But it's a little model train that they had left over from another movie. And that's what prompted the director to make this movie because he really liked that little train and he wanted to do another movie with it. So he's like, "Oh, I'll remake Who Goes There." We got someone in the back room. Let me just bring you in here.
Word up.
Oh, it's Deacon.
Deacon.
We got Deacon.
Hello.
If it'll add him to the stream, there it goes.
I'm alive.
Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
But
Oh.
if you guys dig this train
Hello?
horror movie, watch when you get a chance. Night Train to Terror. That's the one that has the band throughout the whole. They're on the train playing and shit. So, crazy.
Take the night
We're
train to Terror.
playing a tune to hell. We're playing a tune to hell.
And Deacon, you've seen this movie before, right? You were in the last watch along for it.
Oh yeah, this is lovely. And if you guys can spot the if you can spot the excellent use of lighting, you get 2 extra bonus points.
Intrigued.
So you might know, was that for sure a Lionel train that's used in this film, Deacon?
Yes, it was.
I figured you'd know.
But Ethel, you beat me to it. You had the right answer. You just weren't 100% sure. I'm just here to confirm.
He's a fact
This was
checker.
It's funny. This must have been the month of horror for or the month of Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing horror, because Dracula AD was actually released 2 days before this.
Oh yeah. Yep.
See? Ethel knows more than I do.
No. I'm cheating. I took notes. See? Took notes.
No, that's
ruined
being
illusion.
smart. That's being smart. That's called being prepared. Not flying by the seat of your pants.
Yep.
But I am looking forward to this. Ethel has made an excellent choice, especially if some of you haven't seen it before.
I have not.
Oh, it's quite good.
I've
Yes,
never even heard of it, so it
Oh,
should be pretty good.
you
Very
are
good.
in for a treat.
Very good,
And
sweetheart.
I will say that it uses
legit-
every bit of horror that is available at the time and gives
You'll
you
get
a
legitimate
master.
first reactions. You'll get
Christopher Lee owns this fucking movie, man.
Every bit of horror and every prop and set left over from any other movie, apparently.
Roger
So-
Corman involved in this. This sounds like a
Actually,
Roger
no.
Corman job.
I checked. I want to make sure because I'm like, geez, the last 2 films had Corman prints all over them, and I'm like, geez, this one? No, this one's safe.
So
Now you can.
2 months before this released, he comes out with Dracula AD. Is that what you said?
Yeah, two months before this, or no, 2 days before this, Dracula AD was released, which is a Hammer picture, and not in connection with this film, but it had,
I wonder if he even took the teeth out to film this movie. 2 days.
Even if he did, you wouldn't notice until near enough the end, and by then it'll be too late anyway.
There had to be some smart drive-in somewhere that was running a double feature with Dracula AD and Horror Express. There had to be somebody doing that.
Oh,
yeah.
There had to be. There had to be.
'Cause that's a built-in tie-in right there. That's how you make your money. That's how you get to 750,000 right there.
Yeah, and you can just
Yeah.
imagine the title. Come and watch a double feature. Cushion in cushion. Be between the cushions.
Nice. Yep.
Plenty of spare change.
Just don't reach around the back, otherwise you might get a slap.
And did you hear me, Deacon? Did you hear me talk about the sleeping arrangements for Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee?
Yes, I was listening in. It just took me a while to get my face on. That is actually interesting. I didn't know that. And yes, that is a true show of friendship.
Yeah, it was nice. That was a very cool thing to do.
Yeah, it's I suppose the modern day equivalent for any tweens out there watching is holding your friend's hair as they're vomiting in the toilet. Just
A
not as
time-honored
caring.
tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's volunteering to sleep with Art if he has nightmares? That's what I want to know.
I think that's all you. I think that's all you, John. You're the only one who's got abs of steel who will protect him.
Good. Because
Sometimes
I've always got
you-
some. Look, there's always some shit going on in my dreams, and there's some shit after me, and I can't run, and I can't punch, and I can't shoot because my fucking finger won't even pull the trigger. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Running in place.
It's like homegirl running them stairs on Elm Street where her they start turning into like mush. She
Yeah, but
can't
the
go.
punches are like this. It's like I can't. Like what?
Mhm.
It's like you're underwater.
Yeah, one of
And
those things.
they're moving fine.
Oh yeah.
Bastards.
In Art's dreams, he can't even beat pudding.
No.
Hell,
Nice.
even eggs stand a chance against him.
Ooh. Can't even beat a grape in a grape fight.
But that is
A what?
A grape. Can't even squash a grape in a grape fight.
Instead, are they?
But I'm pretty sure he could kick ass in a
Because
one
they are
contest.
devil. They are possessed by the devil.
So Maddie's in the chat.
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
Oh,
Hello,
Maddie.
Maddie.
Hello, Maddie.
Oh, I called Matthew a while ago. Okay.
Yeah,
Maddie.
well, that's what the name said. So I'm like, oh, it's Matthew.
Oh, Trench.
How
Hello.
about just coffee?
Trenchy, he's gone. Come back to
Oh
us.
no! I swallowed his soul. I forgot he's a
Swallow
possessed
your
French
soul.
ghost.
Swallow your soul.
Oh,
Ah, there he is. See, he heard me. You
he's
just have to
back.
yell into the movie. Bringing him on back.
Demons in Art streams.
Trenchy, we summon thee.
sorry, I was Googling something and accidentally kicked myself out, but I figured out this isn't the movie from the watch along we did. I've never seen this before.
Yes.
This is a different movie.
It's
Oh,
one
that's
that
excellent.
yeah, it's one me and Trash did a long time ago, but this is before Mark, before Trenchy, and before you, Ethel. So this will be fun.
I
Also,
thought
I
this was the
no
one
copy.
with Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee on the train, but it's not.
No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. Let's put it this way, Ethel. So far, you have picked a movie each and every single time that
Ah,
either none of us have watched or has been one that only one or two of us have watched. You are blowing this out of the water. Yes, you are.
I think
Oh.
I know what you mean now, Maddie. I think I get what you're saying.
My bad. I thought this was a totally different movie. This isn't even an anthology.
No,
My
it's not.
bad.
Don't worry, Trenchy. Back in the day, there were quite a few
Oh.
movies that shared similar titles and similar framing, but
Mm.
it's not your fault. It does get a bit confusing. We're just glad that we have Ethel here, who is literally our movie expert.
Maybe a movie aficionado. Definitely not an expert. Just
Hey,
a
you got more
dork. Work with too much time on our
No.
hands.
We
you got
have
more
a
knowledge than we do.
movie expert. Marty's a monster expert. You're a fact expert. Trench is a fucking hat expert.
I
Mm-hmm.
I'm
find
not
it strange that I
mannequin
get called a
molesting.
fact troll.
You are a fact troll. You troll with facts.
I'm just
You
here for
troll just by
entertainment.
stating that. You just troll by stating facts.
True. And correcting people's grammar and spelling.
We got Ben Grimm in the chat saying this is one of his top 10 train movies.
Oh, hello,
okay.
Ben. Yeah.
Hey, Ben.
I think you're in the same boat as us.
Yeah.
There's only a limited amount of train movies out there that are decent, and this one is definitely one of them.
Yep.
All right. So I guess, yeah, we've just about hit the 25-minute mark on the opening, so I should probably get ready to start the countdown. We got a full house and all, no Olsen twins. So, yeah.
Yeah, because Night Watch hadn't even started yet. So,
Yeah.
Oh, good. So we'll be a fair clip in by the time we're going.
Yeah,
So,
we've got
Yep.
a nice
Yeah,
amount of
yeah,
viewers,
well.
so I don't see why not.
Do it.
All right, well, now put my earbuds in. Oh, by the way, anybody notice that earbuds are really weird now? Like they got these little squid-looking things on the end now. They're all squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's up with that?
they've been like that
Oh
for a
yeah,
while.
It's
I don't like.
because
I like my big
uh,
ones.
the reason they have those now is because when it came to the old plastic shell type, it turns out if you wore them for extended periods of time, it caused rawness in the ear, skin.
It's because it was
skin,
hard. It was a hard,
Yeah.
uncomfortable plastic. Like,
skin abrasions, ear infections, and one person who decided to go untreated and just had his earbud in his ear for a week had to have it
before it was the
removed.
squishy, they had like, what was it, like the foam stuff?
Yeah, you had the
Over
little foam thing.
Like,
yeah, but that didn't go in your ear. That went over your over the ear.
but
Yeah, and they got rid of that because it was toxic to make. Then they got rid of the plastic ones because you could lose your ear.
you
and now you've got
sticking this
these
shit
ones.
in your ears, and
Well,
they don't care.
they had the actual buds, like the little earbuds, but they had the foam thing. Those were the ones I like. But the problem is the foam would tear off them, so you'd have to
Yeah.
buy a new set. But I still prefer those. I would have bought a pair of those if I could find them. But I got these jelly squids in my ears now, so.
Jelly squids.
Trust me, jelly squids are a lot better than having hard plastic. They are sore after a while.
It's weird because my ears are different shapes. So like it'll fit perfectly in the left ear, but if I put it in the right ear, it just fall right out.
No.
Mhm.
We need to, as a group, try and invest at some point in getting Ethel some Bluetooth headphones so she can just plug them into her computer.
Here
They
you
cover
go.
Are
the
those
ears. Yeah, they cover the ears and they're comfortable.
I don't think I have Bluetooth on my computer.
They have ones like these that are Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah,
Mine aren't Bluetooth, but they have them
Yeah.
that are Bluetooth with the speakers.
Yeah, I don't have
Oh,
like I don't have Bluetooth on this
Think
computer.
of it as it works like a mouse, wireless mouse connector.
Oh, so it's got
Yes.
got like a little dongle that plugs into the USB or something.
Yep.
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking I don't have that on my thing. Anyway, technical.
Okay, enough human affairs. Let's get into the horror, murder, and scariness.
So
That is
if ever-
100% human affairs.
Yeah,
So
but
if-
if I want to watch human affairs, I'll watch porn.
Oh my.
Oh my.
You can tell I'm in the
If
mood today.
if everybody's got their copy of Horror Express all queued up, everybody in the chat good? We're good?
Mhm.
Yep.
I will do a countdown, so I'll go from 5 like King Kong Bundy. 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, choo choo.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Funny, when I first queued this up, I thought there was something wrong with the video. I'm like, oh, that's great. Public domain didn't come through for me. It's all blank.
Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, in Horror Express.
Yep.
And Alberto de Montoya's movie, Silvera Toronto.
Yes, thank you. I couldn't pronounce those.
Giulio Penne.
got the flashlight like the movie of the week.
Oh yeah, what is that?
The subtitles Spanish, like the opening credits.
Yeah. It's because it wasn't originally made for a Western audience. They were just hoping that it would gain traction with a Western audience.
Okay, I'm just hoping I got the right one.
Oh no, you've got the right one. Don't worry, dude. You are just as confused as most people were the first time they watched this.
Are you on the
Okay.
YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I can't use your link because I have to talk to you on the tablet and then watch it on the TV, so I can't, I can't click
Oh,
the
no, I
link
got
on the
that.
tablet.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
cool. I don't have the subtitles on my version, so it's all in English. But
Oh, I meant
this
like
film,
the opening credits. The opening
no.
credits are in like Spanish.
Oh, mine are all in English.
I'm getting the English ones, but I'm getting the
Art
Italian
director Ramiro Gomez.
Extraordinary Assistance.
I don't know, it should be fine. As long as the movie's in English, I think we're good.
Yeah, if you run into any troubles, Trenchy, then I'll set up a private StreamYard where it's just you and me, and we can watch the movie along with these guys. Okay?
It is a English movie, right? It's Christopher Lee.
Yeah, it's a British Spanish co-production, I guess, of sorts. The director is Spanish, but it's UK monies.
So doesn't
It's
that
all British.
Oh,
Alexander Saxton.
So technically,
Has
doesn't
become
mean
a
it's Spanish.
faithful account of events that befell the
But
society's
like a lot of
expedition
Italian
in
films of the
Manchuria.
day, this was actually filmed without any audio, and it was dubbed in later after the
I
fact.
must accept
And for the American
responsibility
release,
for its
they
empty
had
and
Christopher
disaster.
Lee and Peter Cushing do
But
their
I will
own
leave
dubbing.
the judgment of the honorable members, the decision as to where the blame for the catastrophe lies.
Well, they're tapping the Rockies too.
See, that's one handsome mustache.
Oh, they got Merlin with them. That's great.
The way he's walking through there, the only thing that's got going for my mind is Arabian Days.
That is
Arabian
yeah.
Nights.
Arabian
If they're not careful, they're going to run into the Hardy Boys in that cave.
Yeah.
Or even worse, they might interrupt the Flintstones when they're eating.
I don't know. The Hardy Boys would be worse. Be like,
He's
no,
definitely
True.
rocking that Russian Cossack look
yeah. That hat.
and the mustache.
They have come to explore cave.
Frenchy, where does that hat rate on the hat scale?
Explore caves.
Oh, that hat is definitely an 8. I don't know. I would have to feel it though, because sometimes I don't like the texture of it.
It's a fuzzy hat. It looks very fuzzy.
But it
I
also
think
depends
you
on the
should like it.
material, because you can get fake furs or you can get real skin furs.
Oh, they found the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant.
Oh.
And on that day, all of their faces melted.
Fucking melted off.
Oh, that guy has a long house.
Polish that train up real good there.
I want that train.
You want a choo-choo?
Yeah, a proper steam choo-choo.
You want a big boy choo-choo?
Yeah, a big boy choo-choo. Hopefully with kind of like tank tracks, so I don't have to use railways.
I already love this movie. There's so many different types of hats in this movie.
I'm sorry,
It's
there is the seat left. My name is Saxton.
I know Apple has made an excellent choice once again.
I sent you 3 weeks ago.
Thank you. I try to pick good movies No boobs in this one though, so sorry,
Oh.
sorry if anyone's holding out hope for the.
That's okay. We don't
John-
need just
John's, like,
cushions. We've got
uninterested
enough
now.
cushions in this one.
It's all right. We're gonna see him in Art's dreams after this.
He's like, no boobs, fuck this, I'm out.
No boobs at the end of cushion.
It is.
Let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton. He dabbles in fossils and birds.
Plus side for me, less editing later on after the
Miss Jones has
fact.
been assisting me. Bacteriology. Excellent technician.
For a woman, he means.
See, I'm waiting for these guys to get about halfway through the movie, and then I'm gonna try and watch their expressions.
That's another dapper hat. Every movie we're picking is a hat
There's
movie. What's
a bunch of good hats.
See, I've got that hat that guy's wearing. I have that hat that guy's wearing. I have that hat.
Damn.
You got a lot of hats.
Just think,
Dude,
if
I
they
got
were
like,
all
I got one
they could have
toboggan,
it.
and I got one like baseball cap. That's it.
I've got enough hats that if I wanted to, I could have about 12 different disguises.
But isn't that too many hats?
Will that be all?
Not when you don't disguise, like.
Where do you put them on?
Impossible.
I
So
have
they
a
don't get
special
crushed.
drawer. I have a special drawer.
Dude, you gotta do a video of your hat drawer.
You
that's
pervert.
I've even got a hat that I can put my hand through so a boglin can sit on top of it.
Oh, that's exactly what Trench needs to see. Thanks, Deacon. Don't fuel his perversion. We're trying to fix him.
They replaced his eyes with marshmallow.
Oh my god! Not marshmallows!
The Americans know how. And in Britain, we call it bribery and corruption. Now, sir.
Christopher.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. See the way he just put that dude to the side. Excuse me.
Oh shit.
Oh, you fucking.
It's along the lines of, I was busy. You're not busy anymore.
Sir Alexander Saxton.
Christopher Lee's.
He's just really method. He was
Yes?
playing a cat in the last
Captain
film,
Hagen, sir.
so.
General Wang told me to find you, and to make myself useful.
What, in the last film he was in, he was playing a
Now I
cat?
remember.
Yeah.
I do have your
Is that Orlando Bloom's dad? That constable?
Your ticket, right here. Thank you.
Is it?
Look at him. He resembles Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom.
Oh, this fucking guy, yeah.
And the Lord have mercy.
And here we have Rasputin
Not that he deserves
on his
it.
pilgrimage.
A dusty thief.
Yep.
That's
the mad,
You have
Rasputin.
his things?
Yep,
the Mad Monk.
You him.
Oh, I know. The Love Machine.
Krasinski, the locksmith. He could open any trunk with a hair.
He just wishes he had a cup of cocoa for the marshmallow eyes.
Yeah.
And a graham cracker.
A thief?
And a
But
vanilla
he was
wafer.
blind. Blind, he could spot a policeman
I'd
a
rather
mile
have a
away.
graham cracker.
Oh shit.
I'll be damned.
He's got jet puff poisoning.
You're welcome
See,
to
this is
devil.
what happens when you have love with the State Park Marshmallow Man without protection.
No, that's what happens when the Marshmallow Man skull fucks you.
Well, Marshmallow Man was a sailor,
Am
so
I
you know he
leaving
did
your
go from
systems,
port to
Father?
port.
Mm-hmm.
He loved his semen.
This is yours.
He went from
It
eye
is, but I
socket to eye
demand an
socket too.
explanation. Whatever you have
Did he like
done,
sit on the
all
guy's face and smother him or
must
what?
be destroyed.
That might have happened.
Sit on my face and tell you that you love me.
I don't think John said that.
I guess we know, if that's true, I guess we know where Fluffernutter came from, huh?
What is in there? Fossils.
Yeah.
What is a fossil?
What is a fossil?
A stone.
Educate yourself, stupid.
Stone. There wouldn't
Stupid.
be something valuable in there.
What is a
Stupido.
fossil?
Go.
Stupido, torpedo.
It's a laboratory specimen. No value to a thief. Where there is God, there is always a place for the cross. Even on this stone floor, just so.
Who's gonna play hopscotch?
Graffiti! Arrest that man!
Where evil is, there is no place for the cross.
No, don't arrest him. Just let Christopher Lee beat him to death with his cane.
Yeah.
He better do.
Christopher Lee has a hidden sword in his cane.
Shit. I didn't know that.
Rubbish. A conjurer's trick. Captain? Yes, sir. You get your men to put the crate on a train.
What's up with Christopher Lee and Badass King? He had one in I think in Deathline as well. He had a dope ass cane.
It's because he's got a thing about hats. He does kind of like, I wouldn't say in every movie he wears a hat, but he does have a wicked hat collection.
In Deathline, he had like Avengers hats.
Yeah,
He looked just like
if I remember correctly, he also collects rare vintage stuff and some of those hats. Kind of like the traditional deerstalker or leather cover.
Oh yeah, man, he's always rocking the hat, so he has like some badass canes as well. Like, that's it.
Why does he have enough canes? Why does he have so many canes? So if he breaks one each time he ruptures it, he's got a spare.
Well, you gotta have the cane to go with the hat. It's like a combo. You gotta have it.
Follow me.
Probably lock that box.
Someone locked it for a reason, mister.
Do you think Creepshow took something from this with the thing in the box type of shit? Or whatever, like the mystery in the box?
It seems definitely inspired by it, because that's what I was thinking when the guy was trying to pick the lock earlier. The guy with the marshmallow eyes.
Yep.
If we're going to go along that lines, then this stole it from sideshow carnivals who sold mystery boxes. Sometimes you'd find an animal head, skulls, candy. It depended on what they wanted to put in there.
Remember, the car is just a car, but the mystery box could be anything.
Yeah. The mystery box can contain all the answers to the universe, or it can contain your grandmother's big toe.
Fuck.
I like how he reached in that box and just sort of gave the corpse a little coochie coo on the neck.
What are you going to astound the scientific
I'm
world?
gonna be behind you guys because this is bad, but it's all right. I'll just be slightly.
But you've got something live in there. I heard it. You're mistaken.
What, your shit's giving you problems?
I'm just having a couple ads here and there, but it's not
We
really
can
a
wait.
big deal.
I can pause. Do I need to pause?
Nah.
Sure.
Do you want me to second Discord? Do you want me to set up the second StreamYard Twenty so you don't have ads?
Yes, Countess?
I mean, that's a problem, man. I'm only getting like one ad. It's like I'll be like 30 seconds behind.
Okay, if it becomes a problem then you get more ads, let me know, okay?
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that, Trenchy. I tried to hook us up with a link to that site because there's no ads, but sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
No,
mine's working fine, Ethel.
Yeah, don't worry, Ethel, it's not your fault. It's just where Trenchy can only support 2 things on his device at any given time. So if he wants to chat to us, he can't watch something as well.
Well, he's got
I'm gonna have that fixed very soon.
I admire Poland.
Very
There
soon.
is a bond
I have a
between
plan.
our countries.
My husband, the Count Petrov.
That
Who's
dog,
this actress?
it just smells that corpse in the box. He thinks it's sausages.
Betrayed us.
Sausages.
Give me
I
the
hope that you and
jerky!
your husband, madame, will accept my profoundest apologies.
See, he loves it. Look at him, he wants it.
I wonder what it is.
What's in
May
the
I escort you
box?
back to
Not
your
doggy
carriage?
treats.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
It's always fine if your animal's freaked out by something to just bring it closer to that thing that's freaking it out. It's always nice.
I know, it works better than a Geiger counter, doesn't it? Because the closer you get to it, the more fidgety it gets, and as soon as you're close enough, it starts trying to attack you. It's like, okay, yeah, this is dangerous enough, let's walk away.
Yeah.
Yours?
Oh, thank you. Excuse me.
Yes?
This
I
woman
was on
in
this
this
platform
that you
before
just saw,
when
she's
that
still
madman
acting.
was carrying on.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I'm an engineer, a scientist.
Oh wow. That I don't have in my
And this is
little
ordinary
notebook.
chalk. How do you explain it's not writing on that crate?
Hypnosis.
What's she
Yoga.
in? Do you happen to know?
These
Or?
mystics can be very convincing.
It's really like nothing you guys will know because she's a Spanish actress, so there'll be a lot of stuff that you guys will be unfamiliar with. You know what I mean? But she's still doing it.
That's cool. I saw that she did a lot of stuff prior to this, but it was all like mostly Spanish television and stuff. So I didn't include that in my little notes because I'm like, well, nobody's heard of like La Casa El Blanco or something like that, you know?
Actually, I have.
I'd be very grateful.
The two that you'll probably most know her from is this, and there's another one called like Lorelai's Grasp from '73. So
I get the feeling, Ethel, you'd really like a YouTuber called Brandon Tennefold. Because he covers Brandon Tennefold, because he does movie reviews, but it's always kind of like Spanish rip-off of Batman and Superman and stuff like that. So I think you might enjoy it.
Ah, that'd be fun. I love Spanish stuff. I'm trying to get into watching more Spanish stuff because I mostly see the cheesy Italian movies or the British stuff. It's always good to round out your movie viewing habits.
All you got to do is go to his channel and scroll through, and you'll get so many new titles for movies you wouldn't know what to do with.
Number 8, you see?
Yeah, this woman stayed beautiful for like a long time.
Lower berth. 8B.
That's the thing about Spanish women. They either stay really, really beautiful, or they turn 50 and suddenly gain 50 pounds and get a little more pouchy.
I have noticed
It's all about moisturizing and limiting your sun exposure. You got to bring a parasol and use your sunblock.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, kind of like treat yourself like an olive. Don't continue
I'm
eating the
sure
olives.
we can all get along very well together.
This guy's like, Christopher, you can't stay in my bunk. And this woman's like, no, you can sleep in the bed with me, Christopher. Come on in.
Well, he's gonna protect her from the monsters in her dreams too. So,
You know this guy is in trouble because he's eating marshmallow eyes.
This is fucking dude.
Marshmallow eyes.
What is it with every kind of like character who's short and has mutton chops in these movies is always the one who seems to get it first?
Because he's a crazy motherfucker.
Mutton chops are fucking.
Is it symbolic to say lamb to the slaughter?
There you go.
Well, that one looks like
They're not real, so they might.
Checking up on that corpse. Marshmallow eyes. That's stuck in my head.
Oh yeah, this gives me the Creepshow vibes, dude. This definitely does.
Are those clouds I see? No, your eyes are turning to marshmallows.
Oh, final train right there. Boop, boop.
Here we go again on the train around the bend.
You'll have fun, kids, enjoying HO scale.
Who's about to?
This is the hand that's gonna rub you when you start having nightmares.
Don't ask where it's rubbing you, because that could be even a worse nightmare.
Now knowing that, now knowing this is an adaptation of Who Goes There, we know that the creature in the box, the corpse jerky there, has learned this lockpick skill from the Chinese robber that he marshmallowed eyed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Every time it consumes or kills someone, it takes on an aspect of his skills.
So it's the thing.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
Basically the thing.
Because that's the usually the terms for the thing. Whatever the thing is, it takes on that person's traits.
He found the T-800 in there. Oh my god.
T-800.
I knew this was I knew this was a late train, but I didn't realize the red eye.
He's looking for Sarah Connor. Oh, he's dead.
Are you Sarah Connor? No, dead.
That kid got fucked up.
So,
Imagine
is it-
if that had been like that.
So is the creature like telepathic, because it seems to like not have to touch anybody to like take its power from the person?
Even the dog knows it.
It's weird. It
It
gives them
kinda-
fat, and that kills them somehow. I don't know. Like it's got the death stare. Is that what they call it?
Sure, every other.
I'm getting a
Rider.
Gorgon type
The
thing,
blue one.
like a Gorgon Medusa type shit. Without
Ghost
turning
Rider
the
with the
stone.
penance there.
Not jesting with
Wait,
Oh, the
wait.
penance there.
That's why we get you,
Yeah.
Pizarro.
Or like Trench would say in the Gorgon, only instead of turning to stone, it just turns your eyes to marshmallows. I'm not going to get off that guy. Hour and a half of me talking about marshmallow eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Strap in.
It'll be an inside joke from now on.
Which do you think I should wear for the Englishman?
The
red?
the thing I would liken it to would be a secretary that it doesn't really put on blood. These are
My concern for the spiritual welfare of the Countess.
Okay,
I forgot
earlier
myself.
it was
Pray
able to
for
see through a
humility.
crack in the crate, correct? Just double checking something.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because that's how it killed the Asian dude.
Yeah. Because he uncovered it to pick through the drink. Oh, marshmallow eyes talk again.
Okay.
That looks like Robert De Niro right there.
It needs to have eye contact, in
This
which
is our
case
stream.
it uses
magnetism,
as well as ultralight and infrared vision through its eyes to transfer information from its victim to itself, but while doing so overloads the optic nerve, thus cooking it and turning it into jelly / marshmallow.
So it's like the whatever.
Yeah, it's like heat vision, but it also downloads data.
I mean, at this point, Deacon is really a monster. Like, you just give him a slight bit of information, he can tell you everything about this thing. It's like, yeah, you are not human, sure, in the best.
On the best of days.
What about you?
It's just I've just got my fingers into monster encyclopedias and stuff like that, so
What?
but that's the best hypothesis you're going to get, unfortunately, because they don't tell you in the book.
Fortunately, he was interrupted.
And they don't tell you in the movies either.
But it's creepier if you don't know. I like it when they don't explain things. Like modern films, they explain too damn much. I want to make it up for myself.
I was killed.
Oh no, agreed, but it's nice to sit there and hypothesize about it. That's the fun of it.
Yeah, I mean, they're worried that people would be confused. It's like, but sometimes
It's
good
time we open
to
this box. You will do no such thing.
Yeah, because as far as I'm concerned, it could be doing it by smell. As long as it sees the person and can smell them, then it does something. But the best hypothesis is the electromagnetism and light.
One thing's for sure, the people can definitely smell it.
Oh, yeah. Hello,
Oh, yeah.
can you smell
See
that?
if you can
I
open
smell
the crate
what?
with
The
that.
thing that smells like a septic tank that's 12 days old.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's the most stop ever.
yeah, they just want to
Oh,
answer a
what
question.
kind? No, let me tap it.
He's like Mr. Burns
Oh,
with that act.
let me tap it
That's
again.
the best fucking axe ever in the world.
Look,
dude.
Yeah.
I know you're kinky, but no, necrophilia, you cannot tap that.
Come on. You could like cut through a tank with that real quick.
Oh,
Oh, marshmallow eyes.
You're not my mummy.
Mama.
Mama.
What was in there? I told you, a possum, part ape, part man. It lived 2 million years ago.
Are you telling me that an ape that lived 2 million years ago got out of the
Part
crate,
ape, part
killed the
man
baggage man and put him
fossil
in
that
there,
turns
then
you
locked everything up neat
into
and
a
tidy,
corpse
and got
and
away?
takes
Yes,
your
I am. It's
soul.
alive. It must be. Lock
Okay.
him up.
It has
We'll
alien
search the
DNA.
train
That's
and
why it's
find
able to
whatever it
telepathically
is,
steal
and
souls.
destroy it.
But if it's alive,
I want this kept quiet.
See, I have to swallow
I don't
soul.
want
I
the
can't
planet for
telepathically
passengers.
steal them. That's no fair. It has an advantage.
Oh, I love that train. There it is again. Hey guys, let's get a train and make a movie. How bad could it
Yes.
be?
Train mystery.
The best thing is they chose one of the best
Went the
times
dark tunnels.
Okay. Well, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Excuse me.
So you got to get the train to run through your house, through your kitchen, so like you can, bring beer to people via train. Come on light rail.
Like Ricky Schroeder and shit. Silver Spoons.
Yeah.
Get one that just goes around the entire house, so it just continuously goes round. So every once in a while, you can just take off a loo roll if you're going to the toilet. You can grab drinks if you're in the kitchen. Treat it like a cat. Get loads of runways.
Don't fuck with the
Look,
kids,
like
man.
Galaxy Invader for a second. Ooh.
Never mess with children. Never mess with children. That's a good way to make sure we want you to die.
This is the hand Art is gonna see when he goes to sleep tonight.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he spares the children.
Hopefully I'm at least sleeping as good as them kids.
Right? Don't wake up at all.
The question is, does it spare the children because it has a conscience, or did it spare the children because it noticed a bigger target near was closer that had better information?
They didn't want to go that far in them. That arm? It's like a fucking turd or a tree.
Children don't have as many soul experiences as the adults, so he has to pull from the adults, not the children.
They have lower XP.
You can't kill children. Right? They have less XP. Okay.
That's what it is.
Oh, do we have a Sadie in the chat? Hello.
Hey, Sadie.
Hello, Gabby. How are you?
Hola,
She has to work for like 3 more hours. That sucks.
That's what?
Work.
This monster looks fucking dope.
See, Wabby, I'm just waiting for the day that you smell cunt in ketchup on someone's sandwich with the bread's facing down. Just for hell of it.
Don't do that. Unless you're quitting.
Oh, they won't notice because it'll be on the inside of the sandwich.
That's genius.
Think about it.
My glass is empty.
It's what I used to do.
Oh, forgive me.
Both the
My mind was elsewhere.
both the main women in this movie were in another movie together called The Lorelei's Grasp, which is another like Spanish, kind of hard like this.
Good evening. Good evening.
I wonder if that's in the public domain. I should check that out. Public domain.
Yeah, the Lorelai's Grasp. Look it up.
I don't believe so.
The Lorelai's Grasp.
Yes, at the governor's palace, General Wang. Your mistake.
Be a good tie-in.
Of course,
I like it when films cross over like that.
Or somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yes, I have been. Many years ago, when I was a young monster, I used to work for the
What's the matter?
That fish doesn't look very
appetizing.
I used to take the train all the time, Ben. When I went to New York and stuff, I used to go every year. I used to go on the train all the time, and the subway too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I've never been on a train, never been on a subway.
Exactly. Same.
Is it true you're a doctor?
My big advice when you
I've
ride
been
the
on a
subway,
plane.
not to touch the poles because they're really greasy, really gross feeling.
Yeah, they only clean them at the end of the evening.
Oh, I'd be too. I'm not going on a damn subway.
I want to know the cause of
Right.
I'd either get robbed,
Keep your nose out of it.
or there'd be like a terrorist attack. I had bad luck. Some shit would happen.
Is Professor Sexton's
It's not that bad. It's just you always end up getting pressed up against total strangers, and by sheer luck, one of them is going to smell like cabbage that's gone wrong. It's just New York.
I shall need your assistance.
Yeah. I'm not going to dismiss that. I went to New York once, and
Or they start trying to finger your nether regions like they did with Rosie Perez and Subway
Hey man,
Stories.
look, I'm just squished up against you, man. I ain't doing nothing. It's just I got his finger up your ass. I'm not, man. Chill out, man. I ain't doing nothing.
What?
All I heard was someone's gonna touch someone's nether regions, and now I'm scared. I don't want any part of that.
Some of them will use it as an excuse on the subway to like get up against people.
There's a movie called Subway Stories, and it's all about subway stories in New York. And Rosie Perez is in one of the stuff, and it's her stories. She keeps getting fingered by a guy on the train, but they never talk. Type of shit. And I don't know. It's just if you get a chance to watch it.
That sounds fun.
It's not the only story, but it's one of them.
it takes all sorts to make the subway go round.
Oh, she wants.
I feel like I get an infection because of all the greasy poles in the subway and the doors, the turnstile, the tokens.
I've eaten in worse circumstances and in worse company.
Like, did Rosie Perez like it, or was she being molested?
No, she liked it.
Oh,
wow.
She was into it.
I don't think it would have happened over and over again if she would have kept going back to the same subway if she didn't like it too much.
You're in bad humor because you've lost your...
After the first time, it's not an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only way it would be an accident is if she took a taser and realised, wait, I actually do like it. I won't tase him instead.
Mm-hmm.
If the theory of evolution,
I think they needed a bigger hacksaw for that skull removal. Like at some point he's gonna have to turn that head because he's gonna run out of room. It's gonna be real awkward.
Ethel, don't you know that all the implements, all the tools using this were the sharpest tools, and they were the best ones that they could find. So, like this.
Her out.
And what about the baggage man?
Fry this puppy right off.
At the station.
That's
Like,
what about them?
but that's a Gatto serving knife.
I'm pretty sure at this point Peter Cushing was a pro at cutting open dead bodies. He could use anything.
And you don't care.
Technically, you can use anything to cut up a dead body. It's just some things are better for a clean cut.
Pop the top like you're serving a Dutch apple pie.
I don't care as much as I should.
Just remember, everybody, human beings are just like ketchup bottles. Remove the head and all the sauce comes out.
Can you tell me how he died?
This was the opportunity for this woman to get naked with Christopher Lee, but
They also taste good.
That brain is so small.
Mm-hmm.
What's so special about this brain?
It looks It looks fake.
Are engraved on the normal brain.
They need to use it for those
Leading
smooth
a
brain
wrinkled
memes on
surface.
Twitter. That's what they
Yeah.
need.
Do you have a
Nice.
smooth brain?
The memory
Yeah, it
has
means
been
you have no
removed.
ridges. You're low in intelligence, boy.
Erased from
I'm
Look.
gonna gift that later.
You need to have your ruffle brain. Ruffles have ridges.
Exactly.
I kind of want them to spank the
Because when there's
brain.
ridges, the thinking strength gets stronger.
See, I know my brain looks better than that because I've got it on a jar on a shelf.
Just keep Fritz away from it, he'll drop it.
Fucking Fritz.
Anybody see that watch along the other night with Antro and Queenie and Maggie?
I
Yeah,
saw
I
some
caught
of
that.
it.
Those
Yeah, I
guys
was
have got a bit of a sense of humor when they get sidetracked.
Come in.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that was a good one.
It's
We
all
were
yours.
talking about the movie half the time. We were talking about
I won't be
Monster
long.
Squad. But
Oh, I like that blue dress.
It happens though. Sometimes we get sidetracked.
Yeah.
When we did Voyage to the Planet of Prehistoric Women, we talked about Twilight Zone for a good clip.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's funny when they are quite funny when they do get sidetracked because they go completely into it. It's like, oh shit, what we were talking about? Oh yeah.
Well, those guys are nuts. Those guys are crazy.
Coming from you, Art. That's a compliment.
No, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I meant it like in a good dirt. They're good. Crazy.
oh, it was great. The chat was fighting, and it was awesome because they're like, it was funny because the panel's all calm, but the chat's all yelling at each other.
Wait, when was this?
Last night.
Oh.
Last night.
On the Queenie stream. That's what I'm calling it. I'm just gonna name other people's stuff from now on. That's like my new thing.
That's fine. That is absolutely fine.
I've traveled far on trains, Ben. I've done it.
Over there in Germany?
Yep.
Yeah. They have a bunch of trains over there.
Oh shit.
Look, is he like a robber? Like, what the fuck?
Obviously.
There you go. Rob the train.
I will see that.
Ah,
shit
see?
on
There,
train.
see the eyes light up? There it is.
T800.
Totally. He needs the shades though.
Yeah, it's like he's microwaving her brain.
Oh.
Well, they did
Is that
say
why-
that's why the fish eye was white as it was boiled. Sorry, Art.
Yeah, is that why the brain went smooth, like on the other dude?
I kind of doubt it because if a brain gets boiled, it actually soaks in the water, gets
Yes.
more wrinkly, and eventually
Dr.
turns
Wells.
to sludge.
That was
Are you
actually a
alright?
disturbing death, you know. So that way that was shot, like that was really good.
I'm scared. She had ketchup eyes.
Coincidentally, having your brain turn to sludge is what happens to most people when they watch a Coleman Francis film.
I think a similar thing happens to all people who watch all of Michael Bay's movies. Yeah, all you got to do is just binge all of them, and your brain is just mush.
I can't binge watch the
Miss, are you
Transformers
there?
series, man. It's too much.
Not my Transformers. The only Transformers is the animated film.
And there's very few things I can binge watch anymore.
the animated film is the best for sure.
Yeah, you're not gonna find me arguing against that.
You won't find anyone arguing against that, I don't think.
The Bay films are fun, but you can't remember what's going on in those films. Like I can't even remember what happened in them.
Well, it's just a bunch of CGI and shit.
See, make a mistake. He's staring at this thing. It's gonna nuke your brain, dude. Get out of the way.
Are you immune to my eye lasers?
Kano.
Is his nose bleeding or is that like the hair
He's gonna do
attaching
like
to
the
mustache?
fucking the Kano thing and shoot a laser out of his eye.
Oh, his nose.
I guess we know it's not immune to 38s.
I wonder if that's its weakness. So far, has it actually managed to kill someone who has a mustache?
Well, is it just me, or does it seem to be like, the more people it kills, the more like fur it grows and shit, the more it's evolving.
Yeah.
The more human it seems to be becoming.
Yeah.
It's like the Mummy from that Brendan Fraser Mummy movie.
Yeah, it seems to be working on cellular regeneration depending on victim.
Come in.
The more eyes it marshmallows, the more alive it gets.
Yes.
It's transferring its
Anything
calories to you and just taking all of your good fat instead.
The engineer, you know, the chess player, told me that she was an international spy.
Yes, I know.
Reverse
liposuction. Well, could that fact
He'll shrink you down inside just with a stare.
What do you
Dr. Wells and I performed an
He's gonna
autopsy.
give you the Ghost Rider penance
Her brain
thing.
was completely
Make you tell all your
just
sins.
like the baggage man. Everything had been erased. Now I have a theory about this.
I'm only a policeman.
That's what Deacon does, right? Before he steals your soul, you admit everything you've ever done wrong to him, and then you die.
Don't you
no.
swallow their soul out of their
Supposing that
asshole?
creature,
I give you a choice. I can either take
capable of
10%
taking
of your
ideas
soul,
directly
or
from
you can
people's
tell me a
brains
fact I
transfer
don't know.
to its own.
You mean it sucked other people's brains?
Absorbed through the eyes.
Either way, you're screwed.
Yes, sir.
Blue. The eyes going white.
Then, if the beast had absorbed your brains, all of your education would
See,
have
I've
gone
had to
into
kind
its
of like
brain.
calm down my voice a little bit because I realised
would have
because
been
I sit
as
so close to the
clever as you.
microphone, if I use my
Much
normal
more
voice,
so,
I'm a
because
big booming
what it had
bastard.
taken from me would have been added to the learning that it already had.
Professor, spy, baggage man, thief.
Oh yeah.
What was the creature looking for?
That we never know. I was dead. And yet,
What?
Oh my.
a creature like that,
Well, hello.
how would it ever die?
I miss the marshmallow eyes song. I want them to whisper it again.
What is it? I found this.
Marshmallow eyes.
The animal had it.
Give it to me.
Oh, marshmallow eyes.
It belongs
Well,
to Gambit
I think you're right though.
I saw him.
I would
put it
go
in the
hide
safe.
with all the dudes with the mustaches.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem to go for them.
Doesn't want a mustache ride, so I mean.
It's looking
It
at
saw
them
the
and
fucking
going.
trucker hat and it said no.
That's why the spies.
It's looking at all of them and going, wait, this is near the time of the 80s where loads
I would be
of people are porn.
shaving the other people's mustaches while they slept and gluing it to my upper lip.
Formula. And that gentleman is safe.
Look, dude, look, bro.
Up here.
This is natural.
And on that train,
I know it's a different color.
What happened to the girl? The spy?
She's dead. The fossil or whatever it was killed her. But there's no more
See,
danger.
what they do need is some hot cocoa with whipped cream, because then they could all walk around with fluffy mustaches.
Did the dude look anymore?
Killed with bullets.
Satan
leaves. The unholy one.
This is a perfect Rasputin.
Yeah.
Well, it's not so much that he looks evil, it just looks like he wants to turn around and ask you to either let him spank you or you spank him. One of the two.
Definitely give
Got that,
Or if look, he's gonna say, "Can I borrow your kid?"
he's got that Vidal Sassoon nice and sharp.
No, like you're not taking him to your fucking cult, okay?
I can see this guy rocking guitar as well. Like,
That would be kind of weird. Can you imagine Rasputin just walking up to you saying, "Hello there, can I borrow your child?"
Your child's fucked if Rasputin comes up and asks to borrow.
You're done.
That's done. Yeah, you're forsaken.
he starts singing "Dark of the Night," man.
Dark
And then into the dark of the night.
Darkest side of the night. Fucking Jason Takes Manhattan.
No, from Anastasia.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The
I just
blood
I was sorry.
contains the last memory it saw. What?
What?
Here's the point. I was expecting you guys to go, what?
Police inspector. The image has been retained in the fluid. Exactly. The creature's visual memory is located not in its brain, but in the eye itself.
So its brain is in the eye of the beholder where this thing's concerned.
The brain is behind the eyes of the beholder.
In other words, this thing is the entire beholder because it's one gigantic eye and brain.
Had to open up that head and check in there. Oh, nope. Already smoothed this one.
So the Rasputin guy, right, is also a Spanish actor who basically acted till he died in 2011.
Oh,
So
shit.
he went dead.
It's kind of surprising all of these Spanish actors that seem to have long careers, but we never hear of them over here in the West.
That's because they don't do any more American stuff, probably. They do a bunch of...
Oh, read a natural science book.
Yeah, either that or they do like a selected set of movies that are made for American audiences like this or what.
Whereas I think they should release these, but give them a decent dubbing so most audiences don't have to read. And we'll quit in. That's the problem. Half the people just don't want to read.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
Sorry. Scratch that. I meant to say half the people are incapable of reading.
That's the one thing I can
be the Earth seen from space.
Like when you read something that's not, or when you read something, when you watch a movie that's not dubbed, it's subbed. A lot of the problem I think a lot of people have is they lose track of what's happening on the screen because they're looking at the bottom of the screen reading it.
that happens to me.
And what about your science? The evolution you were talking about.
I don't know. Like, there's something to be said for dubbing. Good dubbing, though. Not cheesy third-hand dubbing, like, you know.
I mean the equivalent of excellent
Mad
anime
Max
dubbing.
Shaw Brothers kung fu movies and shit.
Yeah, proper dubbing.
Come here,
proper
Puchado.
dubbing.
There's something I want to show you.
It also doesn't help when it comes to dubbing certain languages. There are certain linguistical barriers that we do have to pass, such as they will switch the ending of what we would class as the beginning of the sentence for the end.
Right.
Or
It's
they will
coming
go,
behind you.
To personal computer, they go computer to personal.
Yeah, the noun is first. The object. Yep. Usually.
Yeah, but if you get a good dubbing studio or you get a professional studio that'll actually hire somebody who speaks the language, you know, who's bilingual, you can get a pretty good dub. A lot of the Godzilla films have this issue where if you notice the earlier ones from the 60s and 70s have a better dub than the ones that got re-released of the same picture. You know, like Son of Godzilla, for instance, has a much better dub originally than it does now because when they released the film, it initially had what's known as the international dub, which was done off in Hong Kong. But when it originally got released, it was bought by an American studio to be released, and they redubbed it in an American, you know, dubbing company, so they actually hired actors and stuff. You get a better dub. It's all who you get. You get good.
You pay what you get, what you pay for.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
People who care about what they're doing and they want to hire real actors, pay real actors, you'll get a better dub than you get people who just hire the same stock people and they'll do five characters in the same movie and they'll just sort of tweak their voice a bit.
Yep.
That's why one of my favourite animes, because of the dubbing and how it was translated, is always going to be Steins Gate.
The monk, Rasputin guy in this, he's been in some really good, like, kind of movies, like, similar to this, like, Giallos, like, A Lizard in a Woman's Skin. Have you guys heard of that one? Yeah. He's in that, and he's also in, fucking, The Case of the Scorpion's Tail, which I do own.
You know, even if there was something in that box for her to see, she's not tall enough to see in there.
No, she needs a boost. Give that lady a stepladder. Why? Because her real ladder loved when she was really young.
There it is, the Marshmallow Eyes song. Yeah, I missed it, so.
I have marshmallow eyes.
Looking for the thief, Miss Jones?
You know about it.
What's all the fuss?
They need to re-release this in theater.
I am for you.
Oh, now I've just got something running through my head.
Sponge just woke up. He said he might be here in a minute.
Oh, cool.
Oh, sweet. It's put Sponge in the chat.
Can you imagine if the monster's own personal soundtrack, as it was walking around and comments on screen, was
Pictures of the
Can and Candyman can?
Who else
That'd
has
be
seen
dope.
such pictures?
Yummy,
Just
yummy,
because-
yummy.
because he has to give them the marshmallows.
And that pretty
Yeah, that's a good.
I see.
I like her expression when she looked up there. This is highly irregular.
Mediocre.
Pardon me. I didn't mean to. I apologize for
what the
touching anyone.
Fucking T800. Sarah Connor.
Slowly becoming a person, sort of. It is the thing.
You know,
See, now
this reminds me of Scanners too. Remember with the eyes and shit?
Yeah. Only don't their heads blow up?
Yeah.
Attack a Frankenhand. Attack a Frankenhand. It's Harriet's paws, got the claws. Don't you know what claws is claws? Don't you know it's Frankenhand?
Have pity. Have pity.
I see you.
Here's looking at you.
Yep.
I spy with my little eye Rasputin.
Fool, there's nothing in your head.
That I was
Any
soaked in
use?
gasoline. Jesus. Went right up.
Another killing.
It's like nothing in your head of any use. That's fucking great.
Stop the train!
All right.
I want to get off!
No, no.
Quiet. There's been talk about getting off the train. Well, you can forget it.
I'll complain to the
Kind
authorities.
of severe to have bayonets on
If
when you're on the
necessary, I'll
train.
shoot anyone who tries to stop
Yeah,
the train.
that is dangerous.
They're all too close to be using bayonets anyway.
This is the situation where you can see a lot of reports of friendly stabbing.
They'd be better off taking the bayonet off the end of the rifle and just using it as a knife.
I would have knocked that little dude out, took his fucking gun, bayonet shit, and then killed the creature, man.
Why is Colonel Sanders in the movie?
And that's pretty good.
Kentucky Fried.
Take somebody's eye out with that bayonet.
Oh, you can hear their thoughts.
Yeah, because even back in the day, on trains like that, they wouldn't have had bayonets on their guns. They would have been told to take them off.
Is this creature dead or not? If it is, who killed Miss Jones?
Do you have any idea?
No, Inspector, I haven't, but I've asked the conductor to wire ahead to stop
I have
the train
many
at the next
ideas,
station.
just none of them good.
It's kind of funny. Bayonets, they're still used today, but they're not used as actual functioning weapons anymore. It's more for like ceremony and stuff.
Ceremonial.
Yeah. Ceremonial weapon, or if you're in the field, you can use them as a kebab skill.
I think insurgents still use them sometimes.
Yeah, in an emergency, but can you imagine lancing a boy with a bayonet?
Well, you know, like a fucking terrorist insurgent type. Just use whatever the fuck.
Tell me who you are.
They use
I
all
mean,
sorts.
military people still carry like boot knives and all that shit without bayonet.
Tell me, I will serve you.
But I learned how to do that shit in the army. Fix bayonets and then fucking go stab dummies and shit.
Is it just me, or every once in a while, does Rasputin look like a hairy Kurt Russell?
Yep.
You got that with Kurt Russell.
It's like some contagious disease.
I thought he looked like a hairy
If there's a
Robert De
disease,
Niro.
there must be symptoms.
Fever?
Well, this
You could
man's
take everyone's
actual name is
temperature.
Alberto de Mendoza.
The eyes.
Alberto.
Why do their eyes go white?
Oh, Alberto, where did you go?
Alberto, where did you go?
See, this for me would be a dangerous thing to do. You're taking a magnifying thing, something which enlarges certain fractions, and examining people's eyes with it.
Oh, Inspector. It's only you now.
What about
It's a bit like using a telescope.
We must examine your eyes,
But
too.
it's a bit like using a telescope to look at the sun.
Certainly.
They gotta look at everybody's eyes.
The eyes have it. Dome.
This is the equivalent of the blood
Perhaps you should
test in the
test for
thing.
radiation or other invisible
Yes, sir.
rays.
Just look at the eyes.
X-rays?
Totally.
Well, it's a thought, but on this train, how would we go about
Now I'm going to show you people what I already know.
Are you a scientist?
An engineer, but I try to keep up with things.
Kind of wonder how many other
That's to be
movies who
admired.
goes there inspired.
Inspector,
Oh,
I
because
suggest you tell all these people to stay together, in groups or in pairs,
Kind of
so that if anything does happen to anybody, then somebody can raise the alarm.
Novello?
Yeah.
On no account must anybody be left alone.
Salud. I
Every
believe
kid says Merry Christmas like Lionel Cranes.
I think this does have a Blu-ray. I forgot who put it out.
Give me a choo-choo. Oh, give me death.
Let me look. I'll look.
I think it was
I had to
Arrow,
break
I'm
out
not-
it. This thing, Shout Factory.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be Shout Factory.
hoping it's Arrow. Don't blame me.
I'll let you know. Ooh, you're good, Ethel. It is Arrow. Nice.
Ah, sweet. Safe. They probably won't claim this is theirs. Public domain. They shouldn't, but you know, it happens.
Yeah, but as we have learned, there's a lot of things
It's
out there in the
actually-
public domain that people are buying the rights for. Aye.
You get it for $9.99.
Ooh, that's a steal. For Blu-ray.
From Google Play with free shipping.
And you could see it in all its glory. You could get the high-def mushroom eyes going on your 4K
The
TV.
train will be
It's
here
beautiful.
in exactly
It'd be a lot better cleaned up than this, yeah.
14 minutes.
But Amazon got it
Make
for
my
$28. I don't
Yes,
know why.
Your Honor. That's what it says here.
Nice.
Doesn't say it in words, Your Honor, but in code. Like another language.
I know about telegraphs, little papa. I know
Oh,
about
it is my
trains.
man.
I know about electrical
I
cars.
know about train. I know about telegraph. I know
On your
about
feet, everybody!
everything.
Wait, is Tele Savalas a stowaway?
Move back!
Ah, fucking Tele Savalas.
Even though I still believe in God, I don't like to be
Who
very
loves you, baby?
I don't
me,
think
Art.
they're stowaways, but I think they're low passengers.
Tell me, little father.
He's like,
Which
come
means
over
it-
here.
Telly's
Yeah,
been
baby.
in a few Telly's been in a few horror movies as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. From what I can tell from this train and the people that are on it,
Send
it
a
seems to be a
telegram.
first-class train, and if you were,
Tell him that
say,
Captain
caught,
Kazan.
you would
He
probably
knows
have
that
to
a
go
horse has
baggage
4
and
legs.
luggage.
He knows that a murderer has 2 arms.
This
But still,
guy looks
to
fancy
devil.
though.
When the sets for this
Must be
train were
afraid of
taken
one.
from.
That's not Telly Savalas' voice, by the way.
Corsac, hmm?
Oh, that's not?
No.
He didn't do the American dubbing.
Oh.
Only Lee and Cushing dubbed their lines in this film. Everybody else was redubbed by somebody else.
Which is a bit of a shame.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Wait,
she does
so
speak English quite
originally
fluently.
everybody speaking Spanish?
You know how to measure?
No, not everybody.
There was no audio, Trenchy.
What I would like to know is...
Oh, there was no audio. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't record any audio.
You mean,
They just
can
dubbed
man
it
get
over.
beyond
They
the
looped it
gravitational field of the
after
Earth
the
into
fact.
space? Not yet, but any day now.
Someday?
There is a mathematics professor. His name is Tchaikovsky. He has ideas about rockets. Machines
That's how
that
the
can
kids
fly
say it.
free of the Earth's gravity.
Mm-hmm.
You know him?
Tchaikovsky was one of my teachers. He was like a father to me. But
Is
why
this
would
chick
a man like
fucking
you
tired or
be
drunk?
interested?
Maybe she's
Oh.
both.
Uh-oh.
He's got it.
I mean,
I feel like this is one of the films that I seen as a kid, like on Creature Double Feature, like on a Saturday or Sunday morning type of shit. They would play stuff like this on regular TV, but without the, without all the shit that they didn't want to show.
you're lucky. They wouldn't have shown anything like this in the UK. Ever.
That's what we saw under the microscope. Shows the Earth.
Oh shit.
Probably,
What does it
when
mean?
this was on screen, they probably cut out the part where they're looking into people's skulls and checking out the smooth brain.
Came to the Earth from another
Like
planet.
that.
The atmosphere of the Earth was
Yeah, there was a channel back in the day out here called
But it learned
Channel
how to survive.
56 that used to play,
by
you know,
entering into the
obviously
body
fucking
and brain
edited movies
of an
like
Earth
this
creature.
and Godzilla and shit type of movies and all that, one after the other.
And this thing from another planet survived the fossil, then came to life again?
Remember the theater?
Hmm?
The animal that you shot was only a host. And when that animal died, the alien intelligence transferred somehow to another host. It's alive.
Keep coming through like broken up, Mark.
You're a very good
Yeah.
detective. You discovered everything except who is now the host.
And that's our next step.
This might come in handy.
Good idea.
Two of you together, that's fine. But what if one of you is the monster?
Monster?
Ooh, that was really bad, Mark. We could only make out the occasional letter.
Wasn't Christopher Lee in an early Sherlock Holmes Hound of the Baskervilles?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Release the hound of the Baskervilles.
Yeah, he plays the lord of the manor or whatever the fuck.
And that's when I found him.
I gotta stop watching those.
When we did the
Is
test,
that the one with Basil Rathbone in it?
No, I'm pretty sure there's one with Christopher Lee in it, and he plays the lord of whatever the Baskerville.
Baskerville
Lord,
Manor, right?
yeah, Lord Mansion, whatever the fuck it is.
I'm gonna
Yep.
Google it.
I'm not British, so I don't know.
Oh, don't worry. I am, and I don't know.
I'll look it up. I remember watching it.
Careful,
I just
Deacon.
remember-
Don't let the Queen Mom hear you say that.
Inspector.
It's
She'll
all right.
put the
It's all right.
Ferguses on you.
See, I won't be able to
Steel,
tell the
high
human
temperature.
characters in
What
most
happens to
things, but if you want the monster, fine. And the hand of
Gets
Baskerville is
stronger.
based on an interesting monster.
What temperatures, for example? 10 or 12,000 degrees.
Okay, so
Where on earth would you get
1959,
such temperatures?
Hound of the
Nowhere.
Baskervilles. That's the one with Peter Cushing. And, and Christopher Lee.
Yeah, 1939, I think, was Basil Rathbone.
Yeah. No, 20 years later, 59 is Cushing and Lee.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
'cause
getting
they
my happens sometimes.
He had like Lionel Atwell and John Carradine, the 39 one.
Now we hear of this. I'll have you sent to
They
Siberia.
did do a good job with the model train outside.
I am in Siberia.
This is Countess Irina Petrovska.
I like how it gets a lot of screen time. Anything with scale models,
Your Excellency,
you know,
I'm
that
sorry.
makes me happy.
Of course, the Count and Countess are exempt from our
Especially
order.
when they're done well, as John
Please,
said, because they
escort
did
them to their
pay
car.
close attention to this. They even got the interior design of the set to match the exterior of the train. That's dedication.
They'd have to redress these same set each time they'd switch scenes. It was a different part of the train.
Are you a Countess?
I'm an American, and I'm not accustomed to being bullied by foreigners.
Even
That
Lee
man,
and Cushing knew
he's
not
the
to
one who
fuck with
wouldn't let
Tele
us get off the
Savalas.
train. He's responsible.
Tele Savalas is a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Your Excellency,
All you
I'm a
gotta do
police
is
inspector.
watch him
Everybody's under arrest.
in Dirty Dozen, and you sit there going, "Yeah, this guy not only knows how to act, he can also act fucking
Including
crazy."
you.
Mm-hmm.
I Dirty Dozen, he was fucking.
Who are the troublemakers?
I'm gonna tell you all
Mark
the other horror movie he was in, man.
Mark wants to know if anybody remembers Thriller
Who are the
Peter.
foreign influences?
He typed
That sounds familiar.
Blast from the past.
Don't worry. I'll smoke them out. See rating.
They were really the director was really happy to get Tele Savalas for this, even though his role isn't primary. It's just sort of, you know, he's not in it for the whole thing. So
You English believe
so
in
happy
free
for him.
speech, don't you, huh?
Kind of feathering his cap.
If instead of babbling nonsense, you
Yep.
investigate this properly.
This is outrageous.
So,
Kojak was my shit though. I was
you're
alive
a
during
police
that.
inspector, huh?
Yes, Captain.
I always had the lollipop.
Mirov. Oh,
he played
Mirov.
Blowfield, right?
Yeah,
It's a good Russian name, Mirov.
Yeah, that's where I know him from.
he was the best Blowfield to me.
What do you know about all the filth that's going on here, huh?
Filth?
Oh,
I
come on,
mean,
Inspector.
Donald
Certainly you know what I'm
Pleasance
doing here, don't you?
is like right up there though.
You
And
just point
yeah,
out the suspects.
Tele
and I promise
Savalas
you I
was
can
just.
snoop
Going back
out of
here, I
them.
have Zoom meetings.
You're mistaken, sir.
Right?
Too bad you didn't know Pleasance was in this film. That'd be great.
I mean, Tele Savalas could whoop ass, man. He went out there and whooped some ass as well. Instead of just sitting behind the desk.
1973, Lisa and the Devil. Keep him in that.
Never heard of that one.
Yep.
Beware the wrath of Satan.
See, I was half expecting when he kissed across it for him to turn to dust.
Oh,
I like how Tele Savalas just came out of nowhere and started running shit.
On your knees, monk.
Yeah, of course. I like his fucking Captain Hook type jacket. Like he's a fucking captain of a pirate ship.
Hey, it's kind of like, I'm going to appear halfway through this movie, and now I'm going to take it all over.
That's Tele Savalas.
We must try and stop this.
It's running shit now.
Damn. We now have a raspy Rasputin.
He is ultra.
You know he
He was
fucking
trying
voiced
to
one of the
protect you.
GoBots. If any of you remember
Why?
GoBots.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
wow.
been back a while.
Yeah, yo.
Who are you?
I'm old, Deacon. I'm an
Who
old
told you,
soul.
a policeman?
Oh, it's okay. We're all old here in one way or another.
Nice.
Please, like, we're not getting in a fight with this guy. Like, let him do what he gotta do.
See, the lights had to go out.
You got the red eye on the red eye.
Yep, now they know. Yo, Tully is a fucking G, man. You see how he threw that knife all easy and shit? And
Oh shit, I'm not there yet. I'll get
what the
there.
fuck? Dude, the other dude got a gun and is doing nothing, just standing there, bro. What the fuck? Come on, Cossack, Russian warrior. What the fuck? Shoot these motherfuckers.
Coming to me, Satan.
Wow.
Oh shit, shit just got real.
Oh, it's getting real.
Got real, because Trinty's reacting.
Now anything that moves near that
Oh,
wall, kill it.
oh fuck. Fuck him up, Tele Savalas.
We got lots of innocent monks. All right, let's move these peasants out of here. Quickly!
A bunch of first-class passengers are peasants. Oh my god, how up this guy's own ass is he?
Give me the power, I beg of you. What's the shit that Chucky
By
said?
the power of Grayskull, give me the power!
Dimbula! Give me the power, I beg of you!
Yep.
Oh, no. By the power of
This guy's
Smooth
like
Brain,
Weatherfield, man.
give me the power!
They're fucking smooth brains. I love it. This seems
shit.
oddly sexual for some odd reason. I don't know. Is he like riding him to get the power or what? What the fuck?
I don't know, but those were some very suggestive eyes. They were kind of like a come hither you.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the come hither eyes. He hasn't got the angry eyes of meditation. He's got the come here, I want you.
I mean, this is what we wanted, right? A fucking priest possessed by a fucking demonic ape man from 2 million years ago.
I mean, Renfield did.
See, that would mean the priest is doubly screwed because A, he's being possessed, and B, he's being possessed by something that proves his god doesn't exist.
Well,
see, now shit gets real, Trench.
Because he wants to be possessed by the devil, which is very weird.
Well, because he's Rasputin, so.
But yeah.
No, he's not.
get the right vibe.
It's kind of a stretch on Rasputin's personal beliefs, but his personal belief structure and what he preached was you cannot seek forgiveness unless you sin first. So he believed in you have to sin in order to be forgiven, in order to get into heaven.
So he believed that we are not all born in sin. We have to sin first.
Yes.
Sin first and ask questions later, I guess.
Well, it was his reason for taking drugs, arranging orgies, etc.
He's fucking shit up now, dude.
See, honey, I knew we shouldn't have caught the last train. Never catch the red eye. Oh, hello, Sponge. Hello, Sponge. Sorry.
You're behind on that.
He always kills in the dark. He can't play
Welcome to the
his strong
fun.
night.
I would say watch the movie with us, but I think there's only like 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I think we got like 15 left on the clock. We're at an hour, 16 minutes, 14 seconds on the film.
If you need my spot, say it in the chat and I'll get off.
Fuck up, Tele Savalas.
Oh, Kojak, no!
in the alternate version, Kojak's head explodes.
No.
I want to see that version.
Yes.
Okay, come on, Lee and Cushing. You got tag team this shit.
Oh, he's been
baby.
marshmallowed.
Come on, Dracula and Frankenstein. You can do this shit. Come on.
Right. They're used to dealing with monsters and being
I gotta say, it's the weirdest buddy comedy ever.
You can do it. Stake him in the heart.
Like up until this point, they've been pretty useless. You know?
Yeah.
At least they're not playing opposite. They're on the same team.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Doggo's back. Hello, Doggo.
They had tension at the beginning because, of course, they gotta have tension, you know.
What, you want your 15 seconds? Is this what I'm giving you?
In spite
And
of
now we
everything,
have
Pujol
Celebrity
had a certain
Deathmatch. We have
affection for you.
Colonel Sanders versus Rasputin.
Yet you humiliated him.
I got 15 on the Colonel.
Even in front of the countess.
You can't beat them 11 herbs and spices.
Do you see the symbolism with the feathers behind him, like he's an angel? He's an angel of death. See that?
Oh, I'm not paying it.
Oh, I noticed many things, Trench.
Are you sure, Sponge? Just leaving work.
I take your soul. So, Deacon, when you take souls, do your eyes turn red like that, or what?
Oh no, this is how I always look. When I take souls, you don't hear anything apart from the victim screaming.
Fuck your Honda Civic. I have a horse outside.
You hanged.
But so far, I have accidentally freaked quite a few people out.
Love you more than he loved the promise of heaven.
He's like, I don't want your soul. I want something else from you, baby.
Oh no, I had that the other day.
Quickly, you mean behind me?
He says, "Get me behind me." Oh.
Get behind me! Do you have the gun? No. In that case, no.
Who are you?
No. I hide behind this.
Words is difficult. I am a form of energy occupying this shell. Where do you come from? Another galaxy.
See?
He is an alien.
Yeah, I told you.
Not just an eighth man, but an alien. So he absorbed it.
I survived in
Yep, he's early man.
vertebrates. The history of your planet.
You can tell he's early man. He didn't have a chance to brush his hair or anything.
Pull the trigger, and you will end.
As adaptation show of who goes there, this is pretty good, actually.
What am I to do with you?
They found it in It does exactly what it does in the book, and it's still an alien.
It is possible. I will teach you to end disease, pain.
Get him, Lee. Shoot him up.
Wait.
Don't ask him questions. Blow his head off.
You heard the trench. Blow his fucking head off.
Do it before he transfers his consciousness.
If you let him give an evil monologue, he's going to have time to murder you. Like, don't let him monologue.
It's great when the villains do it, but not great when the heroes do it.
So he's bringing them all back to life. Zombie Tele Savalas.
Twice as bad.
Now we're gonna get we'll get Christopher Lee's famous line. I've had it with this motherfucking zombies on this motherfucking
train.
For fucking Tele Savalas zombie, we're gonna have to get Ken Forey from Dawn of the Dead or something.
Yeah. Shit. Both of them.
This movie is fun.
Fuck yeah, man.
See, wouldn't it be great if at the end of this movie, instead of them getting off the train, it just zoomed out and you see Gomez Adams laughing?
Why? Well, you know what's gonna happen already. So.
Fucking John.
I like to play with my
Where the
he's
fuck?
fighting with the squad right now.
Did Peter Cushing just jump off the train? Where the fuck is he when all this is going down?
Trench, jumping off a moving train is like almost certain death, man.
I mean, yeah, I know that.
Well, it depends on how fast the train is moving, but yes, in most cases it's bloody certain death.
Yep.
If you survive the fall, you can still fall underneath the train because of how fast you're going and how you fall. So
exactly, like you have to.
You have to time it just right, quite literally. The best thing for you to do is wait for the train to start slowing down before it starts entering the platform, and if you're going to jump out before it reaches, as soon as it passes the junction, because that way you land into large, untamed foliage, so it cushions your fall.
And tuck and roll.
Yeah.
Let's
He could have either be torn apart by zombies or jump off.
Why Danny DeVito wanted to throw Mrs. Fratelli from the train.
Let him.
Oh, my boy's separating the car. Yep. Let them continue, and we'll step back. Playing that damn 1970s hippie music.
Goes through the switching point.
It's not exactly hippie music. You can't get stoned.
He's killing everybody on board.
That's what it says. Maybe there's a war.
This is kind of music you listen to once you're extremely high.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah.
Oh, you pissed. You're dead.
Oh, Peter Cushing. God damn it, Peter Cushing. Didn't believe Christopher Lee to die.
Well, he's sitting there and he's going, we can either sacrifice everyone and kill this thing, or let it survive.
So,
We got trashed in the chat there.
Trash, we're nearly at the end. We're basically, yeah, we're about 1 minute from the end. 1 minute from the end of the movie.
You missed zombie Tele Savalas.
And you missed Marshmallow Eyes and Smooth Brain.
That was definitely a highlight.
And I don't think it would blow up like that.
Brett, hour 25 minutes in, so it's pretty much done.
Full fucking dynamite.
These trains would, the coal train at this
Literally at the end of the line.
I guess those to toast.
All them eyes. Hey, stupid people, you could teeter off the cliff. Get the fuck back to the back of the train.
To your left, you see the large horizons. To your right, you see a pitfall and a burning train. This has been your Crash Tours. Hope you enjoyed.
Speeding away from the Earth on the midnight space train. Nope, and the end.
There's a face in the earth right there. It's the fucking that monster.
Oh, shit.
Can you see the Zork in the earth?
I love it. I fucking love it.
Ethel made a good choice.
That was.
I'm still watching. Sorry.
No, dude, don't be sorry. We know you're a bit slow. It takes you 90 minutes to watch 60 minutes.
He's damn good at washing dishes, though. He takes his time. He gets them clean.
He's a fucking pro at that shit, man.
Yeah. You're not slow. You are, what's the word? Very, very conscientious of paying close attention. But don't worry, yeah. When it comes to YouTube, yeah, ads lag it. It's all right, dude. We understand. Just let us know when you get to the train going. Bum, 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 bum,
Okay, it's showing the Earth and it's playing like fucking Clint Eastwood, like Western music.
Yeah, Italian spaghetti Western shit. Or
that's the
Spanish.
end of the movie.
Yep.
Okay, it said Finn. I'm at the end.
Yeah.
Finn.
Finn.
Is it Finn?
Yeah, Finn.
That was a good ass movie though. That was actually really good.
It's one of the better adaptations of Who Goes There. I definitely have to give it credit there. I mean, it's not a direct adaptation, but they take the basic story and put it in a new environment. La-da-da-da, bird. That's always a fun thing to watch.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of booty.
And a bottle of booty? How do you liquidate booty, or do I want to know?
I'll drink it. Whatever, which way.
You drink liquidated booty? Oh God.
So what is this one an adaptation of?
Who goes there?
Who goes there? From what year? What's a book?
Yeah. It's the book that inspired Thing, John.
Yeah. It inspired the Thing from 1980s.
1938. Yep.
Yeah.
It inspired the Thing from Another Planet
Marty
and
says-
John Carpenter's remake of the Thing, also titled
Who Goes There.
Awesome.
1920 short story. And the Thing from 1982 is the closest adaptation of Who Goes There. Yes, it's the closest one you're ever going to get. That is a direct adaptation. This movie is more of inspired adaptation. The basic idea of Who Goes There, but put it in a different environment instead of up north. It's on a
But they
train.
did include all the keynotes from the story. You know, they had it found in the
W. Campbell.
They had it take over people, so you don't know who's who. You know,
They gave it a telltale sign, which was its body was imperfect.
That's right, Crashed. John W. Campbell.
Gian winning at everything, Campbell.
So now that the movie's over, what did everybody think?
I liked it. I liked it. I liked the train. I liked the scenery. I liked the way that they put the story forward. And did anyone else notice the lighting trick that they used?
No.
With the train as the model or what?
Oh no, on the inside, whenever the creature was on screen, they would always, and I mean always, put it in a slightly dimmer light than everybody else. It was it wasn't intentional, but it was they wanted the thing to be somewhere, so it was to the side, and that always meant it was near shadow, so it was an unattended consequence.
That's dope.
Oh, that's cool. First edition of the book. That's actually a pretty reasonable price for such a popular novella.
Yeah, dude, I'd keep that and find someone who's very good at forging and get a signature.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go around and ask each person as I'm off want to do. Favorite character, favorite moment, notable theme. I'm gonna go with John first since this is his first appearance on the show. John Steele. Favorite character, moment, notable thing.
The main theme basically for me like is that it's they said what how old was the creature, like
2,000,000
years old.
2 million years old, so like they threw a number in there, but the interesting thing was how like the creature's talking about he came to a planet of invertebrates and then basically added his and others energies to whatever was already here, and it became that creature, but needed to kind of like feed off other stuff like energies of others, so they created more, and then eventually man came about, and he was like the last of his kind, frozen in time in like the ice type of shit. So that's where what's your name, Christopher Lee's character comes in, and then you got other people. But yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. That's one I would definitely buy that one. So.
All right. Deacon, favorite character, moment, notable thing.
Oh, my face is frozen for a sec. There we go. Ha! I froze. For me, my favorite character is Rasputin, just because they do pull a convincing looking Rasputin, and he goes from subtle Rasputin to bark and rave Rasputin, but very subtly. I love it. And my favorite scene, oh, I'm sorry, it has to be when Mutton Chops gets it. It's kind of like, yeah, lamb to the slaughter, lamb to the slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Trenchy, favorite scene, character, notable thing.
Favorite character, I have to go with Deacon and say Rasputin. He had that aura to him, and plus he was playing like a perfect Renfield character, and I always like the Renfield type characters. Favorite moment is when Tele Savalas comes out of nowhere and starts owning shit, because that shit is just fucking awesome. You think Christopher Lee is the guy, but no, Tele Savalas is the one that gets shit done. And notable thing is I like the claustrophobic feel of the movie since it takes place on the train, and I think they did the pacing very well. I mean, I just like the vibe of it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not a movie that you're going to get bored watching, because it's very, although there's slow bits, there's no dull bits.
Nah.
It keeps the viewer interested.
Mm-hmm.
Art, if you're there, I see you muted, but maybe be able to answer. Favorite scene, character, notable thing.
I don't know about a favorite scene, so to say, but the favorite character is Tele Savalas, and any scene with him, basically.
Yeah, yo.
To me, he makes the movie, not Christopher Lee, not Peter, not the other guy. It's Tele Savalas.
Yeah, he stole it, man. I think.
See, that movie with Christopher Wallace when he comes in, it's like any movie where Chuck Norris just turns up. As soon as he turns up, it's kick-ass time.
All right. And Mark, favorite character, scene, notable thing.
I have to agree with our favorite character is Tele Savalas the way. He from the time
he took it.
From the time he comes on screen, he just owns it. It's you guys just sit in the corner, you sit in your cars and sipping vodka and whatever you're doing. This favorite is the creature itself. It had aspects of the thing and scanners all the same creature. Favorite scene is probably where Telly Savalas is fucking chucking knives at everybody. Sorry, but it's just like, in a way, it also reminded me of the Crocodile Dundee scene where the guy, what are your chances of getting out of here with that vest on? And Mick pulls the knife out and fucking parts his hair with it.
Yeah, and then my sign-ups that I have signed up, I check in with them daily.
Pretty good.
Right?
That was a good scene.
All right, and I'd have to say my favorite character, as with everybody here, for the most part, Telly Savalas. I like how he just shows up, owns it, kicks ass, and he even becomes a zombie. And what's not to like about that?
Just one. I hope to be enrolled.
I'd have to say all the scenes with the little miniature train. As you can tell, I was just eating that up. Love little miniature trains. And notable thing, marshmallow eyes. Marshmallow eyes, folks.
Marshmallows.
Marshmallow eyes.
The marshmallows are here to take your eyes, take your eyes,
With
take your
those
eyes.
mellow eyes.
Doesn't Barry Manilow sing something about marshmallow eyes or some shit? I don't fucking know. But.
I remember Eric singing "Hungry Eyes" from Dirty Dancing, but I was thinking that song, just putting marshmallow eyes on.
Hungry eyes.
Yeah, the only song that I've know that has something to go with that is Marshmallow Thighs.
I
So
say out of
juicy and
4 stars,
pretty, I
this movie
desire.
gets probably like probably a 3.5 for me.
3.5 stars.
Yeah, out of
That's
5.
reasonable. I'd rate it above average as far as train-based zombie thing horrors go.
Yeah, I think it is a good movie. If you've never seen it out there, I recommend it. But watch it with friends, so you can also enjoy it a bit more.
Yeah, it can easily be found on publicdomainmovies.net. I think that's the address. But
I closed it, but yes, you can find it there. You can find it on YouTube with ads. It's public domain, so you won't get into trouble.
Yay!
Yeah, link in the description. So it's a very it's worth your time. It's worth your time. You know, watch it. It's fun.
Give this be a solid 3 out of 5. It had a lot of things I liked, but he definitely had some major flaws with it as well. So I can't give it anything higher than a 3. Which, if you're going, for me, that's pretty high. I love, I love Peter Cushing. I love Christopher Lee, but they kind of took a back seat once Tele Savalas came on. It was like they were in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, not with Christopher Lee till the very end. Then he gets, he fucking they both start acting, but it's after fucking Tele Savalas and the Cossacks already fucked shit up, like for the most part.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, I would
they
sit
saved
there
the day,
and,
though.
yeah, I would sit there and say this is definitely a movie that is worth watching at least once, but by no means think it's going to be a masterpiece that's worthy an Oscar. If you're looking at an average rating view out of 10, then you're probably looking at about a 5, but that's because of the entertainment value and the things that they actually put into the visual storytelling.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's a good movie. It's a solid movie, but don't go in thinking like, oh shit, Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. It's like this is gonna be like their movie because it's really not like
be on much longer.
Christopher Lee's good, like he's good throughout, but then like you guys said, he kind of takes a back seat once Tele Savalas gets in. It's like, and Peter Cushing's just kind of there, he doesn't really do much. He's just in it.
Oh, well, on that note, and before we change a subject, my doggy is telling me he needs to go OUT, so I shall take my leave for a bit, but I will allow Trash to take my grave. Trash, jump in here.
Pop on in here,
Yeah.
Pop on in here, Trash.
In that case, I'll see you guys in a bit, and I will carry on watching when I get back.
All right.
Thanks for joining.
All right.
Anytime, Ethel. I always love these watch-alongs. Bye.
Okay, great. Adios. Down.
Yeah, everybody's general consensus. Tele Savalas takes the movie. Good creature effects, actually.
Who loves it, baby?
Welcome. You missed the film, but that's okay. You've seen it before. I guess you and Deacon did a watch along a while back.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that movie. It was a movie called fucking. Was it Horror Express? No, this is Horror Express. The one we watched was an anthology.
Night Train to Terror.
Trenchy. Yeah, Trenchy watched it with us as well.
The one with the band on the screen, right?
Yeah, it was the one with the vampire and the killer plants and
yes.
Yeah. What the fuck was that one again?
Deacon was saying that he'd watched it with just you way back before Trenchy and Mark and me and everybody, but maybe he was thinking a different one.
He might be mistaken. I watched this on Bravo maybe about 15 years ago. Oh.
But it was funny, Marty, because I came into the stream and I'm like, yeah, I watched this before with you guys on a watch along, and then Ethel's like, it's based off this story. I'm like, I don't remember that, so I had to Google it. I'm like, oh no, this isn't what we watched. This is another movie.
Yeah, the one we watched.
Dr. Terror's House of Horrors.
Yeah, that's it. Dr. Horrible's House of Horrors. That's it, John. What we watched. There was no train in the title or express or anything in the title.
Yeah. There wasn't a band playing in that one either, if I remember. So is there like
that one is Night Train to Terror. Night Train to Terror has the band playing on. It's the devil against God.
No, we didn't watch Night Train to Terror. We watched Dr. Terror's House of Horror. A fucking bastard. Donald Sutherland's in it. One we watched.
Yeah, Donald Sutherland, Peter Wright, and Christopher Lee.
Yeah. That's the one we watched. Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. The other one you were talking about, John, has like a stop motion wasp and like an 80s dance band dancing the fucking.
Yeah. That one's fucking. I love that one too. I love all three of these movies. Dr. Terror, the one we just watched, and the fucking Night Train to Terror shit.
Actually, John, that's something you should do. You should do a review of all the horror movies based on trains, going right up to Train to Busan.
There's quite a few actually. You know that, right?
Yeah.
There's quite a few. Yeah, there is.
Terror Train.
Yep.
That's a notable one for sure.
Yeah, you could title it all what was it? All Stop to Hell or Choo-Choos of Terror. I don't know.
That's a good one.
That'd be
Thomas the Tank Engine Goes to Hell. Is that one that's always popular?
Thomas Goes to Hell, the final choo-choo.
Actually, fun fact, right? There is a really dark episode of Thomas and Friends where a train is bricked into a fucking tunnel as punishment for not going out in the rain.
They don't play around.
No, the fat controller, he ain't taking that shit. He's like, fine, I'll brick you in. Like fucking
fucking lock you up.
George Carlin walking away, man.
There's a movie starring Adam Baldwin. It's a Thomas the Train movie, and it's about this big this big locomotive thing that's trying to kill Thomas and the Tank Train. And there's this golden train.
It was the last movie done by the actress who played Matilda, Trenchy.
Yes. It's a dope ass movie.
It was Rita Wilson's last movie.
Because like Adam Baldwin goes crazy and starts talking to carrots and is crazily. It's some weird ass shit. But that
wasn't part of the script. That was just Alec Baldwin, just like he was having a breakdown.
Yeah, exactly.
Stab my poor wife with this carrot. Jesus Christ, Baldwin.
Christ.
The one thing you don't want to do with this movie is get it mixed up with Polar Express and show it to your young kids.
Yeah.
That might not go over well.
I don't know, man. Polar Express is terrifying. This might be tamer than Polar Express. Polar Express has some scary ass shit, man.
That Tom Hanks CG fucking Robert Zemeckis has a lot to answer for his movies from the 2000s.
That movie just bored the shit out of me.
Polar Express?
Yeah.
After you got done watching it, you felt like you had marshmallow eyes.
I felt like I just got the shit bored out of me.
I never even watched that one.
Do with a train. Don't.
Oh, dude, John, it's crazy, man. It's fucking insane.
Some train movies are boring. Others are good, like this one.
Speaking of Polar Express, any feckers know anyone in Texas or what's happening in Texas?
Yeah, actually, I know a few people down there, man. Fucking White Tim. White Tim is from Texas.
Oh shit, White Tim's in Texas.
Yeah. He's down there with his fucking lights off and shit right now and all that. So yeah. You know.
I just see a couple of rodeo lads trying to break a fucking a polar bear or something. Just like, yeah, just on Jim Dickens' job on a big polar bear. I saw the best picture as well. It's of irate Texans. Man, snow gets off his property, and it's just a dude. It's just a fucking dude in a cowboy hat with a shotgun pointed at the ground.
I know, like us, like probably Ethel, fucking me, and Trench will like look at like what and not trying to be mean about what's going on in Texas because motherfuckers is losing their power and shit. Texas, the thing with them is they're trying to be they have like a separate grid for their electricity than most of us here in the U.S. They want to be more independent. Texas has always tried to secede from the fucking old union here, whatever, all fucking political shit, right? The thing with them, a lot of them haven't experienced this type of snow before. For us up here, it's fucking normal. Like this is like, okay, I'm outside. I could go outside in the shit they got down out there right now in a t-shirt. No bullshit. Like, and I'll be fine.
You're right, John. There's people out here in Maine. I was walking to the store just the other day, and there was a kid in shorts and a t-shirt walking out. It was like 20 degrees outside. It's what they do up here.
Yeah,
I live in Florida. That shit's, I'm not built for that.
Dude, the thing I noticed
too, people in the South are not built for this type of shit, and not only
cold right now,
them, but it's the infrastructure. Their infrastructure isn't.
It's not even that cold, but I'm cold.
Yeah, John, I don't know if you noticed this, but I feel like we're getting less snow than we have
Cold and
before.
wet.
Like we should have more snow right now over here, but I think Texas is taking the brunt for us this time.
I'm not gonna go down any rabbit holes, but let's just say like weather manipulation is a thing. That's all I'm saying. But you can believe, don't believe, but believe.
Dude, Texas is definitely taking one for the team though, because this is like our normal weather.
The South in general.
The elf, the extremely low frequency, and the harp.
All right, you know,
look, yeah.
The fucking South, that Gulf area, that Gulf Stream and all that area gets fucking blasted a lot. Like Florida, Panhandle, all that shit down there in Texas and Southern gets hit big, man, with tornado, fucking hurricanes and like the worst fucking weather sometimes, man. But lately, more often, which is point back to what you said, Trench, with seems like we're getting the past few years, we've been getting like mild winters here in the north. Pretty mild, I would say. I don't know about you, Ethel, but where I'm at, I'm situated in between a lot of shit. So like we somehow we'll get hit, but like not like we used to.
It hasn't been too bad. It was snowing earlier. It's finally stopped, but we didn't get much. We got like maybe an inch, which this time of year normally like it would be a lot worse. And it's right now it's only 25 degrees outside. Normally this time of year it'd be like 13, 14 degrees out. So it's kind of toasty.
Yeah, it's like 28 degrees there.
Yeah, we should be getting it like 10 times worse for sure.
Is it normal for it to snow in like Texas?
No, it's snowed. Oh, it's snowed there before, but not like this. Not like a lot.
Weird.
It's abnormal. That's one of the reasons I tried to move to Texas is I was trying to escape this kind of weather, and it's like maybe nature thought I was still down there, and that's why they're getting hit hard. But
between your fucking roach infested gaff and the fucking snow apocalypse they're getting now, you dodged a very large.
You left the shoes. That's the whole problem. You left the shoes, so you know.
The shoes were cursed.
That's why she was trying to get rid of those shoes. Those Nike trainers were cursed. They were the orange-soled shoes of doom.
Damn it, Ethel. You brought snow to Texas from Maine. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Nah, it's fuck. No, but all bullshit aside, like you know, I my heart's out to anybody that fucking lives out there because I do know people that live in Texas personally, and it's like, for them it's the power issue and having no heat in their fucking houses and like fucking all your food's gonna go bad because your power goes out, all your shit in your fridge and your fucking whatever, if you got a freezer, gone.
Yeah, they're gonna be on the rations.
That's why you see stupid Northerners. This is what we do, Marty, over here. Us, not me personally. I can't speak for Ethel and Trench, but many dumb motherfuckers in the Northeast, you know, go out whenever they hear there's a impending snowstorm. Go out and fucking run to the fucking store, buy all the bread, all the milk, and it's like stocking up on shit like that. And like, motherfucker, you're not. When the last time we were really like snowbound where people were like at a fucking disadvantage and people dying was in 1978. It was the blizzard of 78.
That was the same that was the same in Ireland when they announced the pandemic at first. Everyone just went out and fucking just cleared shelves of bread of all things. And like, okay, tinned food maybe, but bread goes, especially white bread, that shit goes moldy faster than the fucking snot in the fucking swamp. And that's just
milk too, brother. Same shit. It's gonna go bad. Like people are like, why the fuck are you buying the things that are gonna go bad before anything else? Bread and milk, fucking cheese, anything dairy is gonna fucking suffer.
Tinned food, honey, maybe powdered milk, get that stuff, but fucking what the fuck, like bread?
Here they mostly made the store for beer and water. You know, like they go and they get Nor'easter, and they go and they grab a couple cases of beer, some water.
There's hops in this. That's a vegetable, right?
Yeah,
dude. I know some people like
the preppers get it right. Beans, bullets, and fucking bandages and water. Water. It's not a B, but the 3 B's that you need: beans, bullets, and bandages during any fucking bullshit like this.
Yeah, you want your non-perishable. You want your non-perishable. You want your canned goods. You want your Instamashed. You know, you want stuff that's not going to go bad. You want stuff that's light.
Well, rice too.
Powdered this
rice
and powdered
and beans.
Get your water.
And if you're really worried about being stuck, invite your overweight neighbor in who has a heart condition. And like, if that fucker kicks it, perfectly good meat.
What the fuck, no.
Just have a big vat of salt. Just fill a vat of salt. And just, here, lie down here, mate. Oh, lie in there.
Go like full Texas chainsaw on him and shit.
Armin Maiwes, that fucker. Have a nice little cookbook. Look up Armin Maiwes and look for his cookbook. And
you get that White Glove Society action going on.
Lawn pig. They call it lawn pig. That's the term for human meat.
Yep, I heard that.
We might be on, Sadie.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be on. Like I'll probably go back room only in not too long from now, just to save the stream time. But I'll be on for a while, just chilling out the back room with you guys if you still
Go to the back room. Well, I'll send the link to you somehow.
Yeah, drop the link for Sadie or what?
Yeah.
Trenchy's window looks like a mid-90s album cover. I like it.
It does.
It's just like some avant-garde independent.
Yeah. You got the ceiling fan with the shadow from the light.
Yeah, and the light. It's like new album from Oasis.
Oh, fuck. Oh man.
So you get his silhouette in the background where he's just looking off in the distance.
Oh, he's probably washing dishes right now.
I'm washing dishes.
You're frozen.
Yeah, I can hear the suds. I can hear the bubbles. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wash them dishes, Art. I already went and washed my hair earlier, so.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
That's right. We're gonna
Scrubbing
be good.
bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Art, how many of the bubbly vases do you own? How many bubbly vases do you own?
Just one at a time.
Okay.
When this one gets fucked, I'll just make a new one.
Ooh, you make them. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the V8, right?
Yeah.
Running on all 8 cylinders.
I'm not buying some $40 glass bong that's gonna get broke in 1 month.
Yeah, that like, you know, if you go,
I
you
can
might as
throw
well
this
like
across
make
the
your
room at the
own.
wall and it'd be fine.
That happened to me when I was living in the shipping crate. It was so cold out, it froze. I come home from work, you know, and I take the padlock off and I creep in there and I go to have some and it's like nothing's happening. I'm like, oh, it's frozen solid. Broke my favorite one, first one and all. I don't do that anymore, but when I did.
Welcome back, Maddie.
Maddie.
What up, Maddie?
Welcome back.
Hello.
It was Maddie, right?
Good nap. Damn. Oh, we're not supposed to put people to sleep after. What the fuck? What are we doing?
Oh, damn. Damn. That's catch it when it's re-edited into Trash Picture Theater. It might be more exciting because they'll have the movie right there at the same time, and I don't know.
He might have got an audio contact high off Art. Like, to hear the sound of the fucking weed.
Potheads, they come, they smell it, they hear it, they.
Put a contact warning on the beginning of the videos from now on.
What? What are you gonna put, Ethel?
I have to put a contact high warning on the videos from now on. The
Yeah.
bubbler in space.
Yep. It could happen to you. Oh shit.
I just tack that right onto my copyright warning.